So this is where I got my statistics from. Anton Daniels already covered this topic, but I just wanted to go in depth for the youth. Enjoy. YouTube, Facebook, it's the PG, man. What's the word, baby? What's the word, man? I'm back with another one, man. This one definitely gonna ruffle some feathers, but it's needed, bro. It's needed. I'm gonna label this one adult kids, bro. Adult kids. I know we're in hard times. Economics is crazy. Inflation, tariffs. Now it's going to be implemented by Trump. Just a lot of things that's holding us back, I should say, as a society. I know it's harder times to live in than back in the day, as they say. Not really no way to get ahead for the youth. So this video is just gonna highlight some key points, some things I did some research on. Obviously, I always come with some facts, bro. I'm not just talking out my butt, bro. I come in with some facts, bro, and it just hurts to see the way society is going. As I'm a hardworking dude, young dude, never had a handout ever. I did this all from scratch, bro. From 17 when I got kicked out of my house, bro. My mama's house, I should say. Since 17, since I got kicked out. It was almost forced in a way. Always growing up saying, oh, I can't wait till you're 18. I know y'all have heard that before. Can't wait till you're 18 so you can go out there and, you know what I mean, do your own thing since you want to be an adult. And it was well deserved. I deserved to get kicked out. I was a rebellious little dude, but regardless, you know what I mean, where I'm at in life now was completely and utterly all on me, bro. So this video is just highlighting the youth, man, and how we need to get better, bro. It's not always on your parents, man. And let's just go over some stats before I get into it really deeply. It says parents who financially support children 18 plus. So this is where I get the title adult kids. These are people that are financially supported by their parents fully. In 2023, it was 45%. In 2024, it was 47%. And in 2025, it's now 50%, bro. So that's out of 10 kids, 5 are fully supported by their parents. And let's see. This is another stat. This is what parents pay for. And these are breaking down the things parents pay for and the percentages that go along with it. So groceries and food, 83%, bro. Parents are paying 83% of adult kids' groceries and food, bro. Let that sink in before I get into this. This stat almost made me laugh, man. Cell phone plans. 65% of parents are paying for adult kids' cell phone plans, bro. The shit y'all on every day, you can't even pay for it, bro. 65 fucking percent of y'all need your parents to pay for it. That's unacceptable, man. Health insurance. This one's kind of hard for really to get into being young, but 54% of us are fully covered by our parents. This one almost hurt me. Rent or mortgage. 63%, bro, of adult kids 18 and older are being paid for by their parents. So that means your parents probably have a mortgage, rent themselves. And on top of that, they got to pay for you too. Let that make sense, bro. And then this is the one that's so crazy, bro. Vacations. Almost 46% is paid for by parents, man. Y'all can't even fund your own vacation. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get in the comments. It's a different times and it's this and life is not fair and oh PG, you don't really understand. But most of y'all have a college education though. I know this because look at the rate of how many people have student loan debt. How much student loan debt is in this country? Trillions of dollars is in student loan debt. So everyone is educated, but no one is getting paid, bro. No one is getting paid, bro. So how are we this educated, but this dependent on our parents? But we were so adamant on getting out the house, so adamant on being an adult. Oh, I know what it was. We were so adamant on going to party because we're now 18. Now we can drink alcohol, 21, you know what I mean? We're out the house. Yay, I finally get to do what adults do. But don't want to actually financially take on the burden of an adult. We don't want no hardship as adult kids nowadays, man. And looking at these stats, man, I'm kind of disappointed in us, bro. It makes me think our parents, in a way, for them saying, oh yeah, go out there and see how hard it is. It's not really a slap in the face to the youth. It's kind of like a wake-up call. Like, do you really know how hard it is for your parents, bro? And especially if they're paying for your bills, bro. You better be sucking egg. You know what I mean? Like, you better be never bucking them, bro. I haven't had my peoples pay for my life since I was 17 years old, bro. I have fully been dependent on myself since 17, bro. I know that's not really that impressive, but to me, that's impressive. Hearing these stats now that I'm realizing, dude, you actually have made it, bro. You have your own house, you pay for your own car, you pay for most things most are having their parents pay fully for. And to that extent, I'm like, wow, I think I'm doing good. I'm still struggling in a way, you know what I mean? I'm not perfect, I'm not a baller or anything, but hearing these stats is really disappointing, man. Our youth need to wake up, bro. This is enough, man. I ain't gonna get into the numbers of how much I made, but just know me and my wife have already made 6 figures in 1 year before, bro. And that's just me being a commercial painter and her being she was working at Dunkin' Donuts making $18 an hour. I'm not gonna get into much the money side of what we've done. I'm just trying to shed light on how we need to do better as a young people, man. You can't, and another thing, I know your parents aren't supposed to be fully dependent on you as they get older, but they should still look to you to where, you know what I mean, you might be able to help them a little bit as they get older, where their body, you know what I mean, is incapable of actually working. So in that sense, we do need to do better, man, because our parents are getting older. They won't be able to sustain you forever, man. They won't be able to pay them bills forever, bro. And that's kind of selfish of us to want to get out your party and all that, but not actually take on the financial weight of what our parents is dealing with every day, man. Struggling every day. Not necessarily financially, they're just struggling to stay afloat, man, because of the prices are steady increasing. Wages are not increasing, but everything else is increasing around us. So it's very selfish for us as young people to not take full responsibility of our own financial burdens, man. Like a vacation, bro, 50%, almost 50% of us need vacations paid for, bro. That is unacceptable. I know our parents are supposed to help us. I'm not saying they don't need to help us. What I am saying is it is unacceptable for them to be paying for our whole lifestyle and we're not even working like that, man. And if we are, we're bullshitting on the jobs. And if we are, we're just playing around. We're on our phones the whole time and saying that it's the job's fault. Nah, man, it's your fault, man. I'm sorry, bro. For me and my wife to have gotten how far we are, we have a house. She has her car paid off from her parents, obviously. But we have never had a handout from her parents at all, man. And they are financially, you know what I mean, stable. But in the same sense, most people will look at my life and think her parents paid for our life. And that's completely wrong, bro. We paid fully for our lives, man. We might have, you know what I mean, some help along the way for some things, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, we have literally paid for our lives, man. Did not have a handout. She did not have a handout. She was almost kicked out as well, you know what I mean, being a teen pregnancy and all. And we still made it in a way, you know what I mean? Made it to our liking. To now, where we're gonna still strive for greatness, but I'm just saying, I never want to be a financial burden to my parents, man. I want to be a helpmeet to my parents as well. I know we're young, we're not supposed to be making a lot of money, but you need to get out here and grind, bro. This is unacceptable, man. I don't even have a college degree, but I've seen close to, you know what I mean, 100K just myself, bro. I'm not saying I made 6 figures yet, but I'm saying I'm close there. I'm close, bro. I'm close, man. Trust that, bro. And it's just me, not including what my wife makes, bro. So just put that in perspective of how you don't need a college degree to actually really make it in life. I'm not saying you don't need it, but I'm saying it. You don't really need it to make money. If you're a hustler, ready to learn, ready to grasp and do the job to the best capability of your capability, bro, you'll make it in life. But if you're sitting up here complaining, whining when you're on that job and, oh, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 and I shouldn't have to do this and I have a college, dude. People with college degrees still have to go to work, bro. I don't know what my generation is thinking, like, you don't have to do this 9 to 5 thing, bro. How are your parents paying for your life, bro? Most of them work a 9 to 5 as well, man. And they make damn good money. I'm not saying a 9 to 5 it's not supposed to make you rich, but it will help you in life and, you know what I mean, get you ahead in life, bro. And just piggybacking off me and my experience, like growing up, you know what I mean, I wanted to be independent all my life, to where I was bucking my mom, not really that grateful. I mean, I did yard work, chores and all that. That's mandatory, though. You need to do that, period, bro. You need to help her out around her house. That's a fact, man. I bucked doing that, too. Buck doing the dishes. I didn't want to do any of that, bro. Lazy, in a way, you know what I mean? I'm a grown-ass man, that lazy. But what I can say is, once I got into this life doing it myself, I failed, obviously, for the first 2 to 3 years. I wasn't, you know what I mean, I wasn't where I am now, but I was making money, but not to the extent of where I am now. I went to jail before, so I was held back a lot in life. People were saying stay in jail, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Just a lot of small things that didn't help me get ahead in life, but never made it an excuse. That's the whole point of this video. Stop making excuses for yourself, bro. Your parents can't make excuses. Let me read this back over, bro. Since y'all be thinking I'm capping, man. Parents who financially support children 18 plus, 50% in 2025, bro. Groceries, 83%, bro. Cell phone, 65%, bro. Health insurance, 54%, bro. Rent or mortgage, 63%, bro. Vacations, 46%, bro. Now, if this doesn't wake somebody up, I don't know what will, man. The youth, it's unacceptable. Y'all way too lazy, man. We're too educated and too smart to be this lazy, this dependent, and this soft, man. It's unacceptable, man. And to where you have all these expectations for your parents to provide for you, bro. That's sad, man. Women, you guys have almost a pass. Almost. I'm not saying y'all have a full pass, but for men, there's no excuse, man. No, your parents should not be paying for your life, bro. You're a man. You are a grown man. You wanted to be a grown man. Once you turned 18, you had all that power, right? You wanted to be a grown man. Grown men pay for shit, bro. Grown men go to work, bro. Grown men get done, man. And hearing these numbers is very unsettling with me, bro. How much technology we got. Nah, this ain't right, man. This is not right, bro. Guys, if we don't get this shit together, man, we will fall behind, bro. We will fall behind. And look at from my experience, bro. I do not have a college education. but I am getting my journeyman's license. But regardless of that, before that, bro, I did not have a college education. Yes, I graduated 3.3 from high school, but I do not have a college education, and I've already made almost 6 figures, bro. Let that sink in, fam. I'm not here to brag. I'm here to show that you just gotta work, bro. I'm not talking about my business. I'm not talking about extra income I do on the side. I'm talking about just my job, bro. Jamestown painting, man. Yup. All the videos I see, a lot of the work I do is for my company, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap like I got all that work coming in. No, bro. A lot of it is from the job I have, bro. That's why you gotta be grateful for them jobs y'all get, bro. And go hard so they can actually pay you what you deserve, bro. If you don't go hard, you ain't gonna see the big money like I've seen, bro. You have to go hard, bro. They ain't just gonna give it to you. This company, I started at $16 an hour, bro. And you have to work your way up, bro. I've only been in this company coming on 3 years, September. Let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in, man. This is why I talk about the commercial painting space, because there's so much potential to make so much money in the commercial painting space, especially with the prevailing wages. In most schools, a lot of commercial buildings that state funded or federally funded has prevailing wages for the trades that's in there. So plumber, they have a set wage. Electrician, set wage. HVAC, set wage. And their wages are way higher than a painter, I'll tell you that, bro. A painter's up there. I'll be real. Painter's up there in Delaware. A painter is like, now it's $68 an hour. For a plumber, I believe it is almost 80. HVAC is almost 85 an hour. Electricians make like almost 70 an hour, bro. Let that sink in, bro. A lot of people ain't telling y'all this because y'all talk down on blue collar workers, bro. But blue collar really be out here making bread, bro. And don't talk about the overtime, bro. Saturday and Sunday, that's double time on those 68, 70, 85. So do time and a half on that money, bro. That's almost 120 an hour, bro. Let that sink in, bro. There's money to be made. You just gotta work, bro. Work doesn't look it doesn't look sexy, man. It doesn't look at me, bro. You think I want to look like this all day, bro? No. But it's getting the bills paid, and it's getting me to where I can get ahead in life. It's helping me build my business. It's helping me, you know what I mean, have a life for my children, bro, so they can have a nice life, man. It's not just for me, bro. I'm not making this money just for me. I got 3 kids, fam. 1 step kid and 2 of my own, bro. You think I'm doing this for fun, bro? You think I'm making these videos for fun, bro? I'm grinding, bro. I'm trying to see a better life for my family, bro. One that I have to provide fully on me, bro, because no one's gonna give me a handout, bro. I'm not looking for one either, man. I'm not looking for her parents to hand us out any money. I'm not looking for nobody to hand me out no money. I'm not looking for the government to hand me out no money, bro. I want to do it fully on me, bro. And with this video, I'm trying to enlighten somebody to show them, yo, this is unacceptable. These numbers are unacceptable when we're dealing with grown people, bro. That's why they called y'all adult kids in this survey, bro. They called us adult kids, man. That don't hurt your feelings, bro? That don't make you feel some type of way, man? They talking to us like we kids still, man. And we 20, 21, 22, 23, bro. This is how they talking to us, man. Because we don't take life serious, bro. We out here playing every day, man. We can't wait to go party, bro. There's so many guys on my job, they my age, but they can't wait to go party, bro. They ain't trying to build wealth. They trying to party, man. And it's okay. I know. Let's have fun, but let's get to the root of this, bro. We lazy. We want to have fun more than we want to have purpose. We want to have fun more than we want to build wealth. We want to have fun more than we want a nice life that we provide, not your parents. Like, this is unacceptable, man. Your parents didn't get where they are just sitting on their ass, man. Like, they didn't provide you. They ain't, you know what I mean? They ain't providing the numbers that we see. They ain't providing this off of just not working, bro. And a lot of them have high-paying jobs because they've worked all their life. I know they weren't in your life. They were always working. but they're working to give you a better life, bro. But you never took advantage of that, man. All we did was gripe and bitch and moan and say they're never there and they, you know what I mean? But they couldn't be, man. They're dealing with the world and having to provide for your lazy ass, bro. They're having to provide for your lazy ass, bro, when you more than capable, bro. You younger than them, bro. You way more able-bodied. A sharper mind, bro, because you got a young whippersnapper mind, man. Like, stop letting it to waste, man. Like, go harder, go home, bro. Go sit up in that basement and go, you know what I mean, play video games all day, bro. Men like me and women like my wives, bro, we gonna blow y'all out the water. Like I said before, me and my wife we already made 6 figures, bro, off work, bro. And we just started our businesses. Watch when them things boom, bro. I'm not trying to flex. I'm trying to show y'all there's a way. And you don't always need education, bro. Yes, if you get into trades, you will start to need education, especially for those HVAC, electrician and all that. You'll be in an apprentice program. But guess what? It's paid for, bro. And you still get to work, fam, and make money. See how it works, bro? It's always work, bro. You never gonna get out of this work, bro. So it's whether or not you think I wanted to be a painter, bro. But I'm making a great life for myself, bro. Painting. Let that shit sink in, man. This video ain't to brag. It's to wake somebody up. Wake the youth up, man. We're too lazy, man. I know I say it a lot, but dude, this is soft. These numbers are soft, bro. It should not be 83% of your food that you're consuming is bought by your parents, bro. 83% of us is getting fed by our parents, bro. Our parents are having to go even harder than they should just to feed you, bro. 65% of us can't even pay for our phone bill. But yet we want to be called adults. Yet you want your parents to respect you. Where they do that at, bro? Where they do that at, bro? Come on, guys. We need to do better, man. Especially as men. We need to do better, man. This is unacceptable, man. This is very unacceptable, bro. And parents, stop trying to rush your kid out the door, man. Help them to succeed in life, bro. Stop rushing them out the door, man, to go do what y'all doing now, man. Having to fight with life, man. Because your parents might have not set you up at the way you wanted to either. So it's a fight of, I want to live my life now. I don't want to pay for my kids' life. I want to live my life finally. And I get it. But come on, man. How are we going to build generational wealth if everyone's so selfish and everyone's self-centered and everyone wants to have the best life for them right now? No one's thinking for the future. I understand your parents didn't do it for you, but do it for your kids, man. I'm going to for sure do it for mine, bro. I'm for sure doing it for mine, bro. And some of these jobs, they have 401ks, they have medical insurance, they have all that. All the things that's in this thing that y'all getting paid for, these jobs that y'all don't want to work, little do y'all know, they have health insurance, they have 401ks, they have plenty benefits, bro. I have benefits, bro. I might not be making the 80K no more, 90K, but now I got benefits, bro. I got health insurance, I got 401k, I got dental, I got all that, bro. I got paid time off, bro. It's not to flex. I'm not flexing. I'm just putting this in perspective to where y'all can see that you don't need all these fancy things, bro. You just need to work, man. You just need to work, bro. And I know this video ran a little long, but I'm passionate about these things I'm talking about, guys. And if you guys have anything else I left out in these videos, comment below what the youth needs to really focus on to get better and to stop depending on their parents, man. It's sad. It's sad. I'm sorry. It's sad, man. But if y'all got any insight on what I could do better in these videos and what other topics y'all want me to discuss, I know I'm young, but I got plenty experience in game in this life. I've been doing this since 17, man. I'm 23, so you do the math, man. I've been working, bro. I ain't been depending on nobody for the last 6 years, man. I ain't been dependent on nobody. I ain't say it's gonna be all perfect and all you gonna be in a mansion, but I have a house. I have my truck. My wife has a vehicle as well. And we got 3 kids, bro. So there ain't no excuse, bro. None at all, bro. But guys, thanks for all the support. I just want to reiterate this, man. Thanks for all the support on all these videos, man. I wouldn't be here without y'all, bro. Every like, every comment, every share, it goes a long way for me, man. Trust me, bro. It's hard for me to really blow up with these type of topics because it's not really entertaining. It's not really, how should I say it? It's not really what my age group is really entertained by, bro. They're entertained by the 20v1s. They're entertained by Pop My Balloon. They're entertained by Could Have Been Love. They're entertained by all these entertainers, influencers that's just doing funny and joking things that's not really beneficial for our lives. But I'm trying to bring videos that's beneficial to everyone's lives, man. Regardless of age, regardless of race, regardless of sex. These videos can help anybody, bro, and help me to grow, guys. I can't grow without y'all. So I thank y'all for all the support y'all bring me, and let's be great, man. Make America great again, right? That's what Trump said, right? Let's make the youth great again, man. I want to thank y'all for all the support, and PG out, man. Hope y'all gained something for this video, man.